Oh, I'm sorry. I'm turning the music down. I didn't see you there. Welcome to the Bourbon Bytes July 4th cookout. We're going to drink some of the best and worst gosh darn American whiskey you've ever seen. Let me turn the music off because we got to get real here. So, welcome to Bourbon Bytes. That was my dinner. That was not just a prop. That was a real hot dog. We don't have the budget for props here. But what is up, everyone? Welcome to another Thursday night live stream. As you saw in the title of this video, we're tasting through 6 different whiskeys. We're going to try some really good ones and some that I'm a bit worried about. So hopefully you guys have something good in your glass. Maybe you have something bad. I don't care. Because at the end of this stream, we're going to invite everyone on in the chat. Y'all are all welcome to join to come over to my cookout. But I think our first guest of our cookout showing up here. He's going to drink a whiskey with me. Hey, Perry, come over here. Hey, yeah, come on to be on the stream. Perry, what's up? Oh, there we go. That's how you show up at a Bourbon Bytes cookout.
Man. Hey, Clifton, what's up, buddy? I'm happy to be here. Happy Merica birthdays, y'all.
Man, you've been partying. You've had too many Trulies. I mean, that's how I start my party.
I ain't had a single Truly, man. This is just how I am 99% of my time. All right? Let's do it. Let's go.
You brought a special whiskey to share tonight, didn't you?
I did, and I just drank, let's see, like 4/5 of it.
That's fine. That's enough for me. I'll have some.
Is that the right? Okay. Well, my lips have been all over it. I'm pretty sure it was.
Perry,
I'm pretty sure it was down my throat at one point too.
Oh, so. Well. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Hey, if you want, I don't know where to go with that.
Anyways, so Perry, you drank this earlier tonight. This is not your first rodeo with.
I did.
What we're drinking? I didn't even say what we're drinking.
This is Redneck Riviera, which is easily one of the worst whiskeys I've ever had, and it's a good way to make yourself feel like you regret every decision that you've ever made in your entire life.
So I've avoided this all this time because I've heard you guys talk about it on the podcast, and I was like, I definitely don't want that. And then my ass shows up in my liquor store, and I'm grabbing. You know what's even worse? It's like, this is a liquor store I don't go to that often, and like the owner's like very friendly. Like, he recognized me when I come in. He's like, "Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, is that one any good?" And I'm literally grabbing Redneck Riviera. I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" And I was like, no, I've heard awful things about it. And he just kind of looked at me.
It's pretty terrible, actually.
And then that's why I had to explain. Like, I had a YouTube channel, so I was like, okay, that kind of excuses it a little bit.
I mean, at least you've got like something of a reason. And you know, it's not that I don't with the podcast, but it would be hard to find me walking out of a liquor store again, purchasing a bottle of John Rich of Big and Rich, his whiskey.
Yeah. And for those of you guys that don't know, it is by John Rich. It is about $25 for this one. They have a more expensive one called like Granny's Snatch. What is it called?
Yeah, Granny's Reserve. I think it is Grandma's Reserve or something like that.
But it was like twice the cost, and I'm like, I gotta try this stuff first before I try that one. I can't step up to Granny's batch.
Can I be honest with you? I would revisit Redneck Riviera for one reason and one reason only. If I could get John Rich on the podcast with his grandmother, we all had to do a bottle chug of Grandma's Reserve or whatever it's called.
I would show up for. I would even pretend to like it for that. That's pretty awesome. No, and also, so like I said, $25. It does. At least they are transparent. So I don't know if your bottle, but on the back, it says 95% American light whiskey aged 2 years. And 5% American whiskey aged at least 1 year. So at least they're honest.
There it is.
I don't have much experience with light whiskey. I've tried, was it Nassau's Reserve? That's really only my experience with light whiskey. I know Cameron at Drums and Drams, he had a blind flight. He was doing his little Matt Madness prep, which, by the way, Perry, how are you feeling about Matt Madness tomorrow?
I'm feeling great about tomorrow. So here's the thing. We'll get back to what we were talking about here in a second.
Yeah.
But if you're going to ask me a question, I'm going to give you 1,000 words. I'm going to give you 1,000 words as to why I have a particular point of view. Anyway, so I honestly did not realize until tonight this afternoon when I was setting up my live stream for this evening that I was competing tomorrow. And I sent a text message very quickly to Matt Porter of ADHD Whiskey, who just hopped in the chat here. Hello, Matt. Good to see you. Good timing. And I asked, do I have samples arriving tomorrow?
Oh no, again. Like right last minute.
And he confirmed that I did, but I was so not prepared for the fact that I was going to have to compete this week. I thought it was going to be pushed back a week or two. And so I kind of like am getting thrown into the lion's den at this point, but I got to be honest with you. I've taken some time off from, I would say, competitively tasting, or being that aware. We
were so like, preparing like every week. We're like, okay,
exactly.
Now it's like, oh, I got this.
And Whiskey Wiggle's right. Preparation is a little bit overrated. Also, hi Spawn. But I just kind of, I'm at the point where, and it was the same kind of thing before you and I competed. I was like, I know what I know, and if I win, I win. Like I don't really feel as much pressure as I did in the first round,
right?
Or the second round for that matter, leading up to it. But now I want to win so badly. I'm at the point where like I'm excited to the point of wanting to be able to move on to the next thing. But at the same time, man, I'm just happy to have made it as far as I have. I'm
happy for you. Yeah, we said this before. We spent the whole time complimenting each other during our stream, but I'm happy.
We did. And I think that we might have had the lowest viewed Matt Madness because
people like it wasn't greasy enough for them, but
it wasn't. Yeah. So I'm gonna compete tomorrow night with my hat backwards and no shirt on. So
why didn't you bring that to my stream, Perry? We would have got all the viewers. Come on, man. You should have shown my cookout like that. Why? I mean, it's not too late. It's not too late.
Hindsight's 2020, and I'm sweaty right now. So,
well, I think we're delaying this too much. I had a little baby sip of this like a week ago when I first bought it, just to see. I don't remember what I thought of it, so this is going to be almost a first impression. So,
can I be honest with you? I did that chug at the beginning when you brought me on, and I was expecting just wanting to vomit. It is so chuggable if you're not paying attention to what you're drinking.
Seems like what it's probably made for.
I think it absolutely is. Redneck Yacht Club. I mean, what else can I say? But it's good if you're not thinking about what you're drinking. If you're trying to enjoy the whiskey that you have poured,
right?
Go elsewhere.
And I will give them the benefit of the doubt. They also, proceeds from this bottle do benefit Folds of Honor. So money is going to a good cause. So yes, I think it's probably $25 too expensive, but at least a portion of that is going to a good cause. So I commend them for that. But
I got a pint.
So while we try this, you guys in the chat, let us know what you're drinking, and let us know if you've ever had. Oh wait, we learned something about Redneck Riviera. You can't say the word redneck on YouTube, apparently.
Well, you can't type it.
Right. Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
So yeah,
so if you guys have been chatting,
Okay. You are monetized, and you might get demonetized for saying it. I don't know.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Okay.
But when people, so we discovered this on my stream, when people were typing in the words Redneck Riviera, it it didn't go through at all.
Yeah, like mods can't even see it or anything. It just doesn't even show up. So if you guys have been typing that all night, I haven't seen any message that came through.
So and I want to say something too. About 2.5 years ago, maybe not that long, I was doing a live stream on YouTube where I was bombarded by YouTube trolls who were using a very strong and obvious racial slur multiple times, and YouTube did not get rid of that.
Wow. Okay.
But it gets rid of the word redneck.
Hey, well, we get offended too, y'all. Like,
holy crap! But Brandon was able to type it.
Wait, what? Okay, maybe it's just you, Perry. They don't let people from Kentucky type.
All right, Mr. YouTube intern who is now sitting here watching.
Oh wait, Brandon's
this stream.
Brandon's a mod. Hold on, that would explain.
But even my mods could not do it.
Ah, interesting.
You see the problem here? So
they can't type it, but we can sure as hell drink it. So
let's just get it over with.
Cheers, Perry.
Cheers, buddy.
I could see why you would say it's chuggable. What is it? It's like 90 proof, right?
It's 80.
Never mind. My bad.
I had about 2 ounces in my glass, and I just drained it. Like
it's flavor wise, it tastes like it's a vodka that's flavored like a whiskey. That's to me what it tastes like. It has no redeeming qualities of drinking a whiskey, but it does have the sweet, the sweet core. I mean, there's some oakiness there, and whether it's artificial or not, I don't know. But there's some weird, like sweet. If you were just going on the flavor alone, I wouldn't hate it. But knowing the texture and it makes you cough it up. It's
not good. It leaves such a weird aftertaste on your tongue that feels like. It just feels like bad medicine or medicine you had to drink when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad.
So I tell people if you're trying to, bring a whiskey to a cookout, this one will get some laughs, but like don't bring it if you're trying to convince people to drink whiskey. Now, if you have a cousin-in-law, is that a thing? If you have a cousin-in-law that just likes to down your good whiskey, tell them like, oh, this is real special.
It is a thing. It is a thing. Yeah. Okay. So JG 877 Match Now is saying that it censored him.
So it seems like some people can, some people can't. Maybe it depends on how long your YouTube account has existed. I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
YouTube's filter has selective listening. I think so too.
It's the intern that I said was watching my stream earlier because he had been, relegated to bourbon live streams that nobody else cares about. So
maybe he hasn't found my channel yet.
Hey, if you're watching though, YouTube intern. I am going to address the YouTube intern who is watching my streams every week from now on. I've decided. But I don't know why you decided to take that out against me. Please don't cancel Clifton's stream tonight like you
Please
did.
Don't demonetize me. That would just suck. Like you're
also
about to get monetized.
Also
you're getting close to getting monetized, and then like they just ban both of us. Man. Well, I would keep you around, but I don't want you to demonetize me anymore. So I think I'm gonna let you go. Let you get back to the cookout.
Hey, Perry, I'm gonna go grab some. I'm gonna go grab a couple burgers. Never mind. I'm not. Gonna
right there. Okay, where can people find you on the web?
If you want to find me, I am at My Bourbon Pod on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can follow the podcast on any podcatcher app that you normally would listen to a podcast on, and youtube.com/This Is My Bourbon Podcast and patreon.com/My Bourbon Podcast. That's it. Thanks, Clifton.
Awesome.
It was good to see you.
Good to have you, Perry. Y'all go watch Amigos live 2 hours before me every Thursday night. So y'all go hang out with him there, and then carry on over to my stream too. All right, Perry. Have a good one. Enjoy the cookout.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. So I do see so many people here in the chat that have made it to the cookout as well. Kind of want to give some shout outs to some amazing, first of all, the mod team who have been filtering out all the rednecks here tonight. I see, of course, Brandon, we saw earlier tonight. I see some Byte Club members. I see some patrons. Just want to give a shout out to everyone I see here. Zopher, Bourbon, another channel here on YouTube. Nick Proman, Whiskey Mountains, of course. Lil, you came to my cookout all the way from Australia. That's dedication, Lil. See, Scott Pigsley, I may be saying names twice. I apologize. What's up, Scott? Tom Flanagan, he said red colored neck. There, I did it. There you go. And I see Lil's able to say red. You know what? Them Aussies can say it. So cheers, guys. Richie Z, JG, that rhymed. That was awesome. Doug E. Fresh, Don Nishida, Byte Club member. He says, I've been typing it. Is it, you know what? Byte Club members, you guys get a special pass, which by the way, you guys hear me mention Byte Club members. That is my YouTube channel membership. You can join for $1.99 a month. Get you access to special emojis, Byte Club logo, and it just supports the channel here too. You guys can also join on Patreon, which we're going to do our after party hangout right after this stream. So that's everyone $10 and up on Patreon, patreon.com/Bourbon Bytes if you want to come to the after party of the cookout. So anyways, we got more whiskeys to drink here tonight. So what's up, Bourbon Noob? What's up? And Scott Moody. So people saying hi. Big Vic, man, so many great people here tonight. Young P Chang. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me this wonderful cookout. Hopefully you guys got you some hot dogs, some burgers. My hot dog's getting a little stale, but we're gonna leave it for a bit because we got 5 more whiskeys to drink here tonight. So now that we've tried Redneck Riviera, let me get something in my glass and you guys answer Don Nishida's question. What is people's dog condiment of choice? For me, it has to be mustard, sauerkraut, and onions. Don, we are same wavelength here. So I got ketchup and mustard for this one for the stream, but earlier I had a pre-gaming hot dog that had exactly mustard, sauerkraut, and onion. So Don Nishida, I'm inviting you to the next cookout. All right, so we started with Redneck Riviera, which we know, wasn't the best thing, but it was a great time to bond. That's what part of what whiskey's about, bonding with other people. So it was great to have Perry on to bond of that. We may have some other surprise guests maybe popping in later. And of course, like I said at the end, we are opening up to you guys to join me at the cookout. So hope to see you guys stick around to the end. I'll post a link in the chat as we go on. But let's go ahead and have something a little bit nicer in our glass. Now, this is nicer, but it's also only $3 more. I, of course, am talking about, this one wasn't in the thumbnail, so oops, sorry. Surprise bottle, James E. Pepper 1776 bourbon. So this one is 100 proof. This one's actually distilled at the James E. Pepper distillery. Previously, they were sourcing their bourbon. They're sourcing their rye still. But right now, this is actually their own bourbon. It says distilled in Kentucky, born with the Republic. Apparently, they were established in 1780 during the American Revolution. See why I picked this as my Merica whiskey? The Pepper family brand is the oldest brand of whiskey made in Kentucky. Maybe so. I did not know that. The brand was fondly called Old 1776 by its scion, the Colonel James E. Pepper. This fine whiskey was hand-bottled at the historic Pepper Distillery in Lexington, Kentucky, and made with pure limestone filtered water from the distillery as well. So, have you guys had James E. Pepper? Have you had it before they started using their own stuff or after? Let me know in the comments if you guys have tried this one. I think, again, $3 more than Redneck Riviera, which is a 1 to 2 year old, no, 2 year old or less whiskey. I think now this one's still pretty young. Don't get me wrong. This one is actually, it says aged over 3 years, so it's already got something going for it. So we're gonna try it tonight. This is actually my first time trying this, so I'm excited to get into this. Oh, you know, how dare I do a stream about Merica and not Merica, that bottle. I missed it with the Redneck Riviera. It's okay. We got a lot more whiskey to drink and a lot more Mericas to do. By the way, if you guys are watching, I see there's 30 people here tonight. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you're not yet subscribed, even if you watch me weekly, I would absolutely love if you can hit that subscribe button. We are close to 3,100. We've been close to 3,100 for like a month now because like people haven't been subscribing, which is totally cool. I mean, if you've already subscribed, more power to you. I love you guys so much. But if you happen to be watching from a device and you look down and you see that subscribe button is not yet clicked, it would really mean a lot to me if you could subscribe, if you're having fun here tonight and you want to get invited to the next cookout. So, all right. This is, like I said, James E. Pepper. Let's go ahead and give this a try. Cheers, guys. Oh, wow. Like, so I said that there was a lot of oak on that other one. It was totally fake oak. There was no way that was real. This actually tastes like there's a good amount of oak for this only being a 3-ish year old whiskey. There's a lot of oak influence. Now, it's not as sweet as, you know, I would typically prefer a bourbon. Well, my bourbon is a little bit sweeter. But for an about 3-year-old whiskey, $28, I don't think that's a bad. I mean, it's a great price. I mean, I think it's really I mean, the James E. Pepper Distillery is like one of the oldest one, as they said. But I think, I mean, comparatively to the whiskey that's $3 cheaper, Redneck Riviera, I think this would get my like I'm saying, I think this one will get my vote. Absolutely, hands down, will get my vote. And it's still very America themed with the 1776. I mean, what better year could we be talking about Merica whiskey? See some new people popping in. What's up, Donner Pass Whiskey? Merica, cheers to you, man. Bubble Bath Bourbon, another amazing channel we have here. You guys go check him out. Adriana says, make sure to hit the thumbs up while you're down there. Yes, I forgot to mention that too. Yes, thumbs up really do help the channel. And Brandon says another celebration at 3,100 subs. No, we're gonna hold off till maybe 5,000. That's my next milestone goal. So let's aim for 5,000. But I've just noticed my subscribers have been like hovering right at that number for like a month, and I'm like, I just really want to just break that number. So if we can do it here tonight, that would be awesome. But if not, totally cool. I appreciate y'all tuning in and sticking around for some great and not so great whiskeys, which we'll get into next. So next up, this one's actually the most expensive whiskey we've had here tonight. This one was the inspiration for this stream. I am talking about none other than Merica Bourbon. That's right. It's real. It exists. And it's $30. So this is this is something. So this one, the bottle says Merica Small Batch Bourbon Whiskey, America's finest bourbon whiskey made with pure American grains. Merica Bourbon Whiskey is proudly made in America with the finest American grains using a patented, revolutionary process to offer you the cleanest, smoothest, and best tasting whiskey you've ever had. Bold claim for a $30 whiskey. Let's keep reading. This whiskey is dedicated to the same pride and craftsmanship that makes this country great. Well, Merica Whiskey, that you're selling yourself not. What's the opposite of selling yourself short? You are selling yourself real tall orders to fill. I'm bad with like phrases. That's why we need people like David from Shelf Tarts. He would totally nail that all the time. Nail that all the time. I'm not talking about Kira. I'm talking about the. Anyways, so it says taste the difference in every bottle. Aged a minimum of 6 months in new oak barrels. Minimum 6 months. Now, that first of all, that's my first clue. Second clue, produced and bottled by famous brands. Where, may you ask, famous brands makes whiskey at? North Charleston, South Carolina. If y'all don't know, I didn't grow up in Charleston. I grew up in South Carolina. I went to college in Charleston. I lived there for about 6 years. And I am one of the few people that actually know that a lot of the Total Wine brands, the Terra Pure brands, those are from Charleston. So I have a feeling when they say we have a revolutionary process, that's most likely talking about that Terra Pure process, which I don't really know. They're not very, very clear about what it is, but it basically rapid ages the whiskey to make it taste older. But I see lots of comments in the chat. You guys are not looking forward to me trying this one. Oh, Merica. Let's go ahead and get. Actually, I realized I didn't finish the. Which one is this? That's the James C. Pepper. I will keep that over here. Did not finish the Redneck Riviera. So, cheers, guys. You know what? I don't need to clear a glass. Why am I clearing a glass? This is Merica Bourbon. And there ain't no way to drink Merica Bourbon than a blue solo cup, because I did not have a red solo cup. But you get the point here. So, this seems like the appropriate way to drink Merica Bourbon. I don't know about you guys. I think, a Glen's a little too highbrow for Merica. So let's. I'm trying to get a nose off of this, and it's like put your whole face in it. You still can't smell anything. So, all right, let's try this. Age minimum 6 month, true American whiskey. Cheers, guys. Yep. That's Terra Pure. That's it's not good. It's, you know what? It is a step up from Redneck Riviera. Redneck Riviera, I think it had no mouthfeel. This actually, you can tell it's actually made with corn. So it's actually like a legit whiskey. I do think it tastes really young, extremely young. 6 months, maybe I'll give them benefit of the doubt. It tastes a year old, maybe. But $30 for a bottle. I mean, 6 month old whiskey. Yeah, Sugar Kitty. That's basically what happens. Shake the crap out of a barrel and blasting ultrasound at it. They say it helps age it. You know what? Maybe this does taste better than a 6 month old whiskey, but kind of pinkies out. Honestly, if you're picking between Redneck Riviera and Merica Bourbon to bring to your next 4th of July cookout, I gotta say Merica Bourbon. Not only is it the best name ever, but this is actually smooth. I know, that word makes you cringe, but smooth, and you can mix this with Coke, and you're not gonna be upset about it. So I hate to say I recommend Merica Bourbon, because I don't recommend it for the typical drinker. But if you're trying to bring something fun to a cookout, why not? You know what, Merica? I'm not going to crap on you too much. You serve your purpose. You may not be the best whiskey ever made, like you say on the bottle, but you got a cool name. That's pretty much it. So we'll stick with $30 whiskeys. I think we actually. I see someone else that's at the cookout. Hey, Sam, come over here. Sam, what's up, man? Thanks for coming to the cookout.
What are we eating?
What's up? Good to see you.
Was I supposed to bring the barbecue, or are you providing the barbecue?
Well, I still got my hot dog, so we there's still some on the grill behind me if you want to get some after you're on.
Well,
so.
I have my liquid bread, so I brought some liquid bread with me.
Okay, yeah. So again, around the $30 price point, you just saw me try Merica Bourbon. What were your thoughts on Merica Bourbon?
And you drank it wrong, but you didn't drink it out of a glass with a giant eagle and the American flag screaming, "America, fuck yeah!"
I mean, if a solo cup's not Merica enough, then well, we're gonna go back to our
red solo cup to be truly America.
Mm-hmm.
Blue solo cup is America. Red Solo Cup is just Merica.
There we go. So Eagle Rare, we both got a bottle of this. We're both fortunate to be in Southern California where this is pretty much on the shelf, pretty much everywhere.
The store pick from.
So this is a store pick. This is the one that has confused me because I picked this up. I don't know where it's from. You may know. It's the one that just says #101.
Yes, there's a store called 101 Wine and Spirits, I think.
I don't think that was it. And that's what's confusing about it. It's not Wine and Liquor Depot. It was one that I drove out of the way to go to, and they didn't even. There's literally their store name is not on here, but it was not 101. It's so. I've asked my friends that live here, and none of them know where it's from.
I'll ask my contact with Sazerac.
Yeah.
But
so
I have a Eureka single barrel from the Eureka Whiskey Club.
Nice. So I have not tried that one. Let me know how it is. I know Eureka Whiskey Club. They have a monthly subscription box.
10 minutes away. You can have some.
Oh, awesome, man! All right, so $30, 10-year-old. I mean, it's still HA is 10 years, right? Yeah.
10 years, yeah. Age 10 years on the back of the bottle.
So for the same price, you can either have a 6-month-old Merica whiskey, or, I mean, what's more American than a friggin' Eagle? I mean, that's pretty
friggin' bottle.
Dude, that's pretty friggin' American. So let's see how this compares to.
If I can add the caveat here that, yeah, it costs $30 to maybe $40 at retail.
Yeah.
But like a lot of places will jack it up higher because it's rarer, because it's allocated in a lot of states other than, California. And yeah, it's a Buffalo Trace product. So they'll lump it into a bundle with Fireball and Weekly and Buffalo Trace to get, a bottle of Blanton's or a bottle of Weller. 106.
Yeah, so Whiskey Mountains, Adriana says, we'll talk about stepping the game up with Eagle Rare. So as I said, we're mixing in some good things and some bad things. 21090, stay tuned, because that may be coming up here soon. All right, Sam, let's do this Eagle Rare. Cheers, man. Thank you for coming to the cookout.
Hey, man. I'm sad we just can't get together in person this year. Next year, though, we'll have a giant, SoCal whiskey tube get together for 4th of July.
One day, it's going to happen. It's getting close. I can feel it. Cheers.
Cheers. So I'm using a actual Kentucky Bourbon Trail nose and glass instead of a Glencairn today. I figured, let's fancy it up a little bit for America's birthday.
Oh, nice. I love those glasses. Actually, when I'm not doing streams, I typically drink out of those glasses, actually. That's my go-to. Brandon coming in with the knowledge. He said the store is actually Beverage Warehouse. So, Beverage Warehouse, I think they're like Santa Monica-ish area. I don't actually know. Oh, okay. So,
yeah, I know Beverage Warehouse. I just don't go there very often.
I just don't know why they put 101 on the. It doesn't make sense to me, but whatever.
101 is even like #101 is very bizarre.
Now, so these guys knows I'm not the biggest Buffalo Trace fan, like the standard stuff. It's just not my flavor profile. But I will say, if you like Buffalo Trace flavor profile, if you just had because a lot of people, Eagle Rare is really hard to find. If you've had just standard Buffalo Trace, this is significantly, the age changes it a lot, I think. Now, I love some good store picks of the Buffalo Trace, but
8.
Right. So I think this is now not talking store picks. I'm just talking about the standard on the shelf release. I think Eagle Rare is worth the jump up in price. Store picks, so I've had some amazing Buffalo Trace store picks. So, but
yeah, no, I'm 100% in the same boat as you. Yeah. For me, Buffalo Trace store pick is pretty much the only time I'll drink Buffalo Trace, and even that is very rare. I actually gave away my store pick Buffalo Trace. I had like 2 or 3 bottles just by happenstance, and I gave them away to my friend Ryan in exchange for a bottle of rum.
Oh, nice.
It was like a $110 bottle of rum for like 3 Buffalo Trace, and I'm like,
yeah, great deal. We're having some guesses of where the 101 came from. Adriana says maybe 101 Dalmatians is their favorite Disney movie. You know what? Maybe so. Brandon says maybe it's the barrel number. That's also a great guess. Who knows? We'll have to ask him.
I feel like that barrel will be gone already. The amount of, there's only like, let's say 4 store picks for California a year with Eagle Rare. We've had this program for as long as I've been 21 and able to drink. So 2013. So I feel like they would have gone through that by now with the entire country.
I have no idea. I would say we had a surge of these Eagle Rare picks in Southern California. I don't know if you remember. It wasn't last year. It was like early 2019. I bought all of them because I was like, oh my God, they're like popping up at every store, like all at once. It was crazy.
See, I like Eagle Rare well enough. It's tasty. It tastes good. It's like a malted corn almost. I don't know if you guys can hear the clicking in the background, but I have my doggy coming to say hello.
Mm-hmm.
It's like almost like malted corn or like corn rye. Like, I know there's rye in this mash bill, but it's like kind of an odd hybrid.
Yeah, I think I'm digging this pick. Some picks I haven't loved as much, but this one's actually pretty damn good. Well, I still gotta go on to several more whiskeys, but Sam, thank you for joining the cookout. Where can people find you on the web?
Actually, I did that on purpose. If you
I see, yeah, that's smart. Yes,
there you go. Instagram is @scribeofspirits, and then if one of your lovely moderators wants to drop my YouTube channel, I do my own live streams on Tuesdays over at Sanctorum of Spirits, and you can also find me at beginnersguide-to-whiskey.com for my whiskey book, which I actually didn't think about putting in the background to display it.
It's like we're at a cookout. You're fine. You do need any books at cookouts, but
always promoting, dude.
Yeah. Well, cheers, Sam. Thank you for coming. There's still some hot dogs and burgers on the grill. So
closing.
All right, man. Cheers. See ya.
Cheers. Thanks for having me.
Bye. All right, guys. Let's move on. So that was Eagle Rare. We like Eagle Rare. It's a good one to have. I think we should, let's say you're going to a cookout, and let's say you are going to something a little more bougie. Like you're not. The $30 bottles are all fine for their purposes. Let's say you're going somewhere bougie. Well, I wanted to bring out. I actually just saw a comment. Let me go back and find that comment. There we go. So 21090 said, "Have you had the Presidential Dram from Proof and Wood?" Well, 21090 got it right here. So this one is actually I'm very excited about this. I've been wanting to review this on the channel for a while. This is a 8-year-old Indiana rye whiskey. Now this is 108 proof, so it is barrel proof. It's aged at least 2 terms, hence the name Presidential Dram. This is done by Proof and Wood. They are an independent bottler, so they bought the cask of Indiana rye whiskey. This was $100, so I'm excited to get into it and let you guys know what I think. Because again, $100 is a big step up from $30, but it's a flavor profile that I think is really approachable if you like rye. And I wouldn't say bring this to the same place you bring a Redneck Riviera. Maybe save this for another cookout. But I think it's really cool bottle. It's very 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 Merica of this bottle. But yeah, let's go ahead and open it up and give it a try. Cheers, guys. Merica. Oh wait, we see. Oh wait, hold on. So I saw Perry's comment. What is the 101? Oh no, that's just the label that you chose for the store pick. They put #101. I don't know what they meant by that. But first, most importantly, holy crap! Whiskey She Wines. Sam is here. Sam had a bit of a medical scare last week. I'm so glad to hear that she's doing well. I'm so glad to hear that she is back home safe. Sam, this $100 pour. Thank God you didn't join at the time when I was drinking the shitty whiskey. I'm pouring some good whiskey for Sam. So y'all give it up to Sam and Bobby from Whiskey She Wines. Bobby's competing on Bat Madness tomorrow as well. Check out their channel, another amazing whiskey tube channel here. And Sam's just an amazing person. You know what, Sam? I brought out a freaking seltzer, and I forgot to drink it because I was too busy stuffing my face with wiener. So this is a hot dog, by the way. I realized I didn't look like what I want to make sure that was very clear. So Sam, I would have drank the seltzer, but I am opening up the cookout in about 10 minutes. I'm going to open it up to anyone that wants to pop on. So Sam, if you're feeling up to it, I'll crack the seltzer with you if you feel up to it. But again, if you're not up to drinking, totally cool. Totally understand. That makes a lot of sense. So anyways, yeah, you guys stick around. I'm going to post the StreamYard link here soon where you guys can hop on. We're going to hang out a bit at the cookout before we go over to the after party for patrons. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good time. Let's try this Presidential Dram whiskey. Cheers, guys. So it's 108 proof, which isn't crazy high. It is an 8-year-old rye whiskey. It's surprising how much drier than like a bourbon would be. It's a lot more mellow than a typical, Indiana MGP rye. I don't think I would get that based on the nose. The nose is very traditional of as an MGP rye. But I think on the palate, that's very I gotta go in for a second sip. Perry says, "Can I come back on?" Well, Perry, You can come back on when we open it up. If you were asking about like later when I'm opening it back up to everyone, yes, you can absolutely come back on. Unless you have this one with me, then you can drink it with me. But yeah, this was kind of like an under the radar thing. I think they have like one called like the Senator. They have like the Representative. 21090 says Proof and Wood is a hidden gem. Almost everything they put out is solid. Okay, yeah, Sam said not up to drinking yet, but I will come on with you sometime soon. Hey, you guys, we gotta do a stream together at some point. Please, if you guys have any ideas you want to do with me, I welcome you to my channel anytime. That's how I want to collaborate with more channels that are available to do it. I actually have something in mind coming up here soon. Patrons already know about it, so if you want to get inside scoop on upcoming Bourbon Byte streams, you can become a patron at patreon.com/bourbonbytes. So yeah, but I have a fun idea collaboration coming up soon. I've asked patrons for their input. But yeah, so you guys, and also if you guys want some inside scoop, you want to hang out with the people you see here in the chat, 33 amazing people that are here tonight. You guys can all join our Discord server. It's called the Bourbon Bytes Whiskey and Gaming Lounge. You can join at bourbonbytes.com. It directs you to Discord. Open to everyone. You don't have to be a patron. You don't even have to be a subscriber. Shoot, you could just like be randomly here and like, I like whiskey. Let me join the gaming lounge. The Whiskey and Gaming Lounge. So, but yeah, we do random hangouts there last night. No joke. Literally, I popped on last night. I saw Donald Rance. I just opened my phone. Donald Rance, Donnie the Linux Cat, and Fred Gilbert were already hanging out on my Discord. I'm like, oh, what the hell? Awesome. There's people hanging out here. So I went outside, lit up a cigar, and I joined them on my porch just randomly. We sat there and smoked. Bubble Bath Bourbon even popped in. So that's the kind of crazy stuff that happens on the Whiskey and Gaming Lounge. So if you want to be a part of things like that, you can join at bourbonbytes.com. Sometimes we have people like Mash and Drum pop in. We have some amazing, such an awesome community there. And all of you guys that are members of the Discord, love y'all. Glad to see y'all here week to week. And yeah, hope to see some of you on the Hangout for patrons only. If you're a patron, you get access to exclusive rooms on that Discord. So yeah, if you consider joining Patreon, you can join our Hangout tonight. But anyways, let's get on with this. Let me go back into this whiskey. Austin Phelps, what's up, man? I saw you pop in a bit. He says the Senator is a solid rye. Yeah. So this is presidential. I think the Senator is that one. That one's 4 years old. I'm getting confused because they have a bourbon that I think is 4 years old. How old is the Senator? I'm actually curious. Scott Moody says, did everyone hit the like? All the cool kids are. Appreciate that, Scott. Yeah. So. Wait, so Perry says that's what I meant. Perry, does that mean you have the Senator, or you have the presidential, or you just coming back for the final? Either way, I mean, I just want to make sure you're not here for this one. If you're here for this one, I can bring you on. But yeah, $100, Indiana rye, like 21090 said, it's a solid MGP release. $100. I think I recommend this. I think it's well aged. It's high proof. Honestly. Okay, Perry, gotcha. All right, so yeah, I think the Presidential Dram is very good. It's a really cool bottle. And again, if you're going to a bougie hangout, absolutely bring the Presidential Dram. I think it's different enough. Most people probably never had it. But yeah, you can't go wrong with 8-year MGP rye. $100 is not that unheard of as a price for this. I think there's some Redemption rye that does some cast strength single barrels that are 10 years. I could be wrong. Fred, I want to say Fred Minute. Fred Gilbert and I were talking about this recently. He had a 10-year pick. Same price, $100. So, all right. So now's about the time. We've tasted through not 6 different whiskeys. There's one more. But I'm going to save that one more for when whoever wants to join me can join me, because we are drinking none other than... Oh, yeah. 4 Freedoms American blended whiskey. This is... I went out and bought a bottle of this just for this stream, you guys. I had a bottle of it. I drain poured that bottle, and now I went and bought another one. This was $5.99 at my local Kroger store. So I want to invite as many people that want to come on and hang with me. We're going to have this as our final pour here tonight. So I'm going to post the StreamYard link. Let me get that for you guys in the chat. Everyone's welcome. I do some tips ahead of time. If you are watching the stream in a different window, close out that stream before you join, because the echo is really bad. If you have headphones nearby, please have them ready to go in case there's some echo, because sometimes it picks up your speakers. So if you have headphones nearby, it's really helpful. Or if you can already have them in before you join, that would be awesome. But with that being said, everyone, everyone's invited to the cookout. So there is the link here in the chat. Let me know if you guys can see the link I just posted. I'll be letting anyone in. We have someone coming back. He's made his way around the barbecue. He's gotten a couple of burgers. He's drank his entire bottle of Redneck Riviera. Please welcome back Perry. Good to see you again, man.
I'm not feeling so good anymore.
They shouldn't have finished the Redneck Riviera.
When's the fireworks show, Clifton?
There is actually a fireworks show at the end of the stream. If you guys stick around,
I don't want to do this.
I'm not even kidding, Perry. There's like fireworks at the end.
Clifton.
Oh no, Perry.
Clifton.
Perry.
Hi, buddy.
Hey, what's up? Perry,
I have not.
Riviera
So here's the thing: I have not finished my Redneck yet, but I'm telling you, there is a good chance that this is not going to make it to the end of the night.
Dude, if you bottle chug that, I'll bottle chug that. We'll wait for people to join us.
Should we wait for other people, or should we just go ahead and do it? Yeah,
let's do it. America. Right. Let's do it. America. Cheers, guys. Holy crap, he did it. Oh my God. Perry, how are you feeling? It's totally chuggable though. The only thing is it's almost like if you were like chugging vodka. Like that's what it feels like in your throat. It's like chugging vodka. Oh no.
I just love his country so much, man.
Well, apparently it's Canada Day, according to Donald Rance. What did Canada Day? Oh wait, it's not the 4th of. I just realized it's not the 4th of July. I'm like, did they steal our day? I'm coming for you, Canada. No, apparently it's Canada Day. Well, Donald Rance, if you want to come on and drink some Canadian whiskey in honor of Canada Day, we're gonna go for another like 15 minutes. Again, everyone in the chat is welcome to join. I posted the link too. Dougie Fresh. Oh my God, Dougie Fresh just said. You got to finish yours too, Clifton.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Please don't do that to yourself.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I'm upset with myself that I did that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm paying for it now.
So can you guys in the chat? Well, Perry, you can confirm. Does the StreamYard link show up to them for them?
I'm seeing it.
Okay. Just want to make sure it showed up.
Oh
man. No. It gets worse. I think at the beginning, being the first thing I drank, I was okay with it. But I think as I moved on, I can't.
No, don't subject yourself to that. That was.
I just pinned the message to the chat for anyone that wants to hop on. Like I said, we're gonna go for about 15 more minutes before we head over to our Discord after party hangout. You guys don't have to drink Redneck Riviera. Don't worry, it's not a requirement to be part of it. You guys just come hang out.
But if you have some though, by all means,
some, I will do another bottle chug with you. How about that?
Mine is now gone. Thank the good Lord in heaven.
Is that the same original bottle? That was the first bottle you had of it?
Yep. That is the one. Like I said earlier, God be with me if I walk into a liquor store and come out with that. You know what? I'm probably going to wind up buying another bottle just for the.
That's what I said with the 4 Freedoms. I literally I had to pour this on a stream. It was funny. I don't drain pour bottles often. Y'all know I'm economical. I'm like, I'm never
gonna drain pour a bottle.
See, I'm like, I'm that same person. I'm like, I can use this in a cocktail. I can use this in cooking. The problem was with this being, if you guys don't know, this one it's written right on the label, 80% neutral grain spirits. It fucks up your cooking. It messes up your cocktails. There was no benefit to have this. And again, $5.99. so
Yikes. There was I can't even remember. Oh, you know what it was? It was actually an Evan Williams single barrel that my dad got. That honestly was it was awful. I was really, really surprised at how bad it was. I've never had a bad. Well, that was, I guess, the only bad Evan Williams single barrel I had ever had, and he actually relegated it for my mom to cooking, and even then, it didn't do a whole lot of good. It was not meant for this world.
Mm-hmm. That's how I've told you this before. I had a bottle of Henry McKenna 10-year. This is before the craze and everyone went crazy for it. Yeah. Well, so I had one bottle that I absolutely freaking loved. It was delicious. So I went out to the store. This is before I really knew what single barrel meant. I knew what single barrel meant, but like I didn't really take it to heart. So I was like, oh my God, this is delicious. So I ran to the store. I grabbed 2 bottles. It was a different store. First of all, first mistake. I grabbed 2 bottles. Like, oh, these. I didn't even look at the fact that they were the same barrel. I was like, oh, 2 bottles. Let's grab it.
And there's no way that you could have known, though.
And this is when it was $26. So
snap.
Yeah. So this was real early on. I opened one. I was so excited. It was flat. It just was gross. It honestly was. It was drinkable. I mean, I didn't pour it down the drain. Don't worry, but it just was not enjoyable. So I'm wondering if similar to that Evan Williams experience you had,
dude. So I want to clarify though. If you make the decision to drain pour a bottle, that's fine. That's I have that doesn't hurt or help me in any way, shape, or form. That and I'm not trying to argue for one thing or another, but yeah, I mean. I wouldn't pour something down the drain because I know that there's something that it can be used for eventually.
Well,
maybe.
Perry, if you go buy yourself 4 Freedoms, please let me know what you can use it for because I got a whole nother bottle of it to figure out. But we have someone else joining us at the cookout. Someone that was already outside. Like I literally just like looked down the trail like at a campground. She's hiking this way. She has a bottle of friggin' Elijah Craig Barrel Proof and Knob Creek. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof in one hand and Knob Creek in the other hand.
Snap!
It's none other than Adriana Whiskey Mountains. Welcome to the cookout.
Hi, Adriana.
Hey, I was just hiking by and saw y'all were cooking, so I figured I had to just pop into this
time because someone came all the way down from Canada all of a sudden, and now they are here. Donald Rance.
Hello.
Oh my God, you guys are all showing up for the cookout at the same time. Like I said, if you guys missed it, the link is in the chat. Everyone's welcome. Come on, hang out for the next 10 minutes. Well, happy Merica Day. Well, happy almost Merica Day. Happy Canada Day, apparently.
Happy Canada Day, Donald.
Yep, thank you. So
you're welcome.
You know what, Donald? Ooh. Just by happenstance, that's a word, right? I have Alberta Premium Cask Strength right here on my desk. So, in honor of Canada Day, I will do a little.
No. This is about America. This is America time.
Adriana, what are you drinking? What were you bringing on the trail with you today?
Well, I was just out hunting and shot myself a stag. So,
nicely done.
Figured I'd have some of that.
Holy crap! Which batch is that? I haven't seen a stag in forever.
I just got it from Young Peking, and I'm really, really stoked about it.
Nice.
It's batch 15, and it is delicious. It's my first stag, and it's.
I've heard so many great things about batch 15. The last one I was able to get my hands on was 13, so I have not had a stag in a while. But I'm so glad you're enjoying that one.
Yeah, I'm going to pour some of the Canada only at the moment. Lot 40 Dark Oak.
Oh wow, what is that one?
Ooh.
So basically, they put Lot 40 through the regular process, and then what happens is they age it in a second heavily charred oak barrel. And yeah, it is.
Well, what's the ABV on that one? I'm just curious because I've had the Lot 40 cask.
This one is 48.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's better than most Canadian whiskey in the U.S. We talked about this like last night. Canadian whiskey in the U.S. is so difficult to find higher proof releases.
Yeah, I mean, I've got some of the J.P. Weiser's 23 at 64.3%.
Well, my Alberta Premium is 66%. That's exciting. Brandon says he has some Stag Junior Batch 15 for me. Brandon, I'll see you on the 24th. We've already made plans, so let's
holding out.
Do it.
He's holding out on you, Clifton. That's a bad friend. Brandon's holding out on you. He's not been up front.
I forgot.
If it comes up in conversation, then maybe I'll mention it, but I don't think it's important right now.
Well, since it's not quite Merica Day, I was mistaken. You guys got 3 more days. This is for Canada Day. This is Alberta Premium Cask Strength. Cheers, eh?
Cheers, eh?
Cheers. Where is my Canada whiskey?
Question: why is July 1st Canada Day?
They want to be before us.
Well, because July 1st, 1867, we got permission from Queen Victoria to form our own country.
Oh, okay. So it is like another independence.
Yeah.
They just wanted to
be So let me get this straight. Canada had to wait for somebody else to tell them that it was fine that they could be their own country. Yeah, that's right. America said it's going to be our country and we're going to do it on our own.
Well,
yeah.
That's a funny difference because, like, we had a conference here in Charlottetown where all of the delegates got together and were like, we're going to go to London and we're going to tell Queen Victoria, here's why we should become our own independent country. And then the Queen was like, absolutely, I agree. So July 1st, 1867, you guys are your own country, but you're also a member of the British Empire and Commonwealth. Thank you very much.
Also, I really do not care about any of that. Like, honestly, it just like I had to bring it up for a hot second because
typical American.
Right?
I don't care about anyone's history.
No, it's not.
I was
It's not
going to
that.
say,
It's just
I had to ask because we grew up in South Carolina.
What
They
I
don't
mean
teach
by
you
I
about
don't care
Canada.
is that when I was like smack talking, it does not. None of that is like of any concern to me. So
Yeah,
I
mean, there's a part of Canadian culture that still considers you a bunch of tea dumping psychos. So,
Scott Thomas says he's a Canadian living in Virginia, best of both worlds. Well, he gets to celebrate. Man, he's got a whole weekend long. I mean, as if we're not already celebrating Independence Day. Let's be real. We're Americans. We celebrated like 3 weeks ago. We started with the fireworks. Have y'all been hearing fireworks outside your houses? Because I've been hearing it like every night.
Yeah, I've been hearing it tonight.
Yeah.
Like, there's been a bunch of teenagers that decided that, we're going to shoot fireworks across a major street in Toronto, cause traffic disruption, and have the police come out.
Whoa.
I heard gunshots last Friday, and I'm not even kidding about that. So,
America. Cheers. I almost cheers you with the Canadian whiskey. Cheers
Do you live where I used to live in South Carolina then?
Yeah.
Gunshots to celebrate. That sounds
I forgot. I was like, "Where's my Merica whiskey?" Oh yeah, it's in the solo.
In the
cup.
blue,
It's in your solo cup.
America.
Yep.
Fireworks are banned right now in Utah or like in my area because fire.
Yeah, I was going to say
Banned in
there's a
Los
good
Angeles,
reason for
but
that.
Yeah.
They're banned in Los Angeles, but like not really.
I'm very,
unless
very
you're
okay
having
with
a
it.
gender reveal, and then it's admissible. We're
Oh
going
my
to
God.
shoot the sex of our baby into the sky, and everybody's going to have to suffer because of it.
And lose everything because, gosh darn it, it's a boy or a girl. Like, oh my gosh.
I like Young Pei Chang's comment. He's asking me, barbecue chicken today? Actually, no. It was Montreal smoked meat for dinner because, Canadian. Hooray.
Wait, what is Montreal smoked meat? Like, I mean, I don't know.
It's just a big thing of Canadian ham or Canadian bacon. It's just one log, and everybody gets like like a 3-inch cut.
Sounds, yeah.
No, so kind of think of it as a cross between Southern barbecue brisket and pastrami. So
that sounds
actually sounds
amazing,
really
actually.
good. I'm here for that.
So basically, for the first few hours, it's actually smoked really slowly in a smoker, and then what they do is they finish it with liquid in an oven, so it comes out as a hybrid of like barbecued Southern brisket and pastrami with lots of black peppercorns and herbs on top. And then when you have it in a sandwich with like sauerkraut and mustard, it's amazing.
Well, we were talking sauerkraut and mustard earlier. Don Nishida asked the chat, what do you guys recommend on hot dog? Well, that's a good question for you guys. What do y'all get on your hot dogs? I always get mustard, sauerkraut, and onions. What about you guys? Perry, go first.
Ooh, I used to be a ketchup guy. I am definitely mustard now. Honestly, that's it. If it's a really good hot dog, I don't think it needs much more than a little bit of zing with it. So, Dijon mustard.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Okay. Donald. Yeah, Donald, go ahead.
I can do, mustard, but often when I have barbecued hot dogs here, I get HP sauce and slices of sour.
Okay, speak American to me. What the fuck is
Wait,
that?
what? What's
It's
HB sauce?
it's probably Heinz 57.
No, so it's similar to Heinz 57, but it's
Stop American-splaining.
it's it's Houses of Parliament sauce, HP.
Houses of Parliament sauce. That is the most.
So it comes from the UK, and it's a
Okay.
brown sauce. And when you put like sour pickles on top, it's similar to A1 in a lot of ways.
Okay.
But it's got a bit more sour vinegar, bite to it, and it's just like
Ooh, so it's like Carolina barbecue, Clifton.
yeah, close
Okay.
to yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Adriana, before we get to what you put on your hot dog, we got to welcome a man that knows his sauces. I don't know why I said that. What's up, Swan?
I'm on the
That's-
phone, so it looks terrible. Sorry.
Oh, good. Okay,
Are
wait.
you in a rental right now? Like just a small room that you're sharing with somebody? What are you doing? This doesn't look like your house.
No,
His
that's
internet
worse.
is awful wherever he is. I like how it didn't rotate.
I like he turned it sideways and it didn't do anything too.
It's just like
Everybody turn for Swan.
Yeah, well, I can confirm to Young Pei Chang we do have Heinz beans on toast in Canada.
I'm a fan of that. Hey, I've had that. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, Adriana, what do you have on your hot dog?
you're all freaking nuts and clearly like rye whiskey. Chili is what goes on your hot dog, not freaking
Hey,
mustard.
now don't get me wrong. A good chili dog is legit. I love a good chili. That's the most American hot dog you can have. What is this sauerkraut German shit? Like no,
no.
Chili cheese dog.
Married to a freaking German, and I cannot stand sauerkraut, and he heats that shit up, and it just smells so bad.
It's sauerkraut.
I do too.
You're all nuts.
I saw a comment earlier that came in. Wait, I lost you. Y'all talking about hot dogs. Okay. Leo Shav says, I was doing chores listening to random YouTube stuff, and then this came on. Yeah, you know it, man. We're talking hot dogs. What's more America Day than hot dogs?
Hi, Leo.
Yeah, well, Leo Chav also asked about variety of potato chips in Canada. And yes, we do have
all dressed.
All dressed, exactly.
Oh, shit, those are delicious.
Yep.
They had them in the U.S. They were here
one
for
of
a
the
while.
Absolute best chips, hands
It was
down.
limited edition in the U.S. Oh my god, we bought every single bag we could find of those.
And the other one that is really popular here in Canada is ketchup. So they basically,
I'm a little more like, not a fan of that one.
They basically take Heinz ketchup and just boil it down and then flavor the potato chips. But they're one of the most popular flavors here, and there's also a poutine flavored one here now.
Ooh, yes, please.
Wait, Adriana, you've not had the all dressed?
Mm-mm.
So
what does that mean?
They're in South Carolina. Well, you're not in South Carolina anymore, so it doesn't matter. That's where we first found our love with them. So they are basically like a barbecue chip, but they're like Perry, like they're like barbecue, but like amped up. Like they're like.
Yeah, it's got like like an extra set of spices with it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why you're asking me instead of asking Donald what it actually
No,
is.
because you can put it in the American perspective.
Please, Amerisplain it to me again.
Hi, Diane.
It's basically
Diane.
It's got a bit of that seasoning salt that you see in a lot of restaurants.
Oh, like an Old Bay kind of.
Yeah, Old Bay. Yeah, kind of combined with smoked paprika.
That sounds good.
Onion.
Yeah, it's actually really delicious. It's amazing.
Sounds
all right.
good.
Clifton, can you do me a big favor right now?
Sure. First of all, I want to acknowledge that Swan's video quality got way better, so I can actually maybe hear him now.
Can you highlight what's going on in Swan's?
Oh, let's do it. Now
right
his video got better. Perfect.
Diane, are you drinking a beer? Or are you chugging from a bottle of something?
It's a bottle of wine. It's a bottle.
Yep, that's what I thought. I just wanted to confirm that.
Which
with
wine?
You.
Is it an American wine? Is it a California?
I thought it was a beer.
It's because it was $20 and I bought it an hour.
That's girl. That's expensive. $20 for a bottle of wine. I stick to the box wine.
Oh my god! So
it's a
man, wow.
Well, more power to you.
I know. I'm sorry.
And it's
sorry. I didn't mean to call you out, but I just couldn't help myself.
Hey, it's a Bourbon Byte stream. Anything goes. Y'all know this now. Everyone in the chat knows this. All 27 of you watching this.
I assumed it was Bud Light. Like I just was like,
yeah, wait. I was
Bud Light back
we
there.
have someone waiting to join us. I am so sorry. I hope he's not been there long. First of all, please welcome barbecue sauce on hot dogs. I'm crazy. Absolutely, Steven. You are freaking crazy. What the hell?
Hey, man.
That sounds way better than mustard or sauerkraut, though. So.
Barbecue sauce. Gotta love it.
I mean, I love
barbecue sauce
don't get me
or
wrong,
ketchup.
But on a hot dog?
One of the two.
Okay. Here's the thing, though. Hot dogs or brats?
Oh, brats, easy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, no one actually wants
dumb.
hot
That's
dog.
dumb.
They
That's
want,
not even a question.
They want the meat, the girthy, thick meat. Or maybe that's just me.
Wait, Clifton, we're still talking about,
Hot dogs.
edible, digestible things.
Oh shit! This isn't the after party
Yeah.
yet. Okay, got it.
You're
Got it.
confused.
Yeah, I
You're
love
confused.
hot dogs. The small weenies. Yeah.
Stay
Yeah, but-
monetized. Stay
hey,
monetized.
You know what? Honestly, girthy digestible meat sounds fine by me. So
Okay.
That's what they called me in college.
Oh my gosh.
That's
It
not
sounds
true.
about time
I've
we
had
wrap
the
this-
same
this-
girlfriend since I was a senior in high school, and I'm
Okay,
happily married.
the cookout is. I'm like shooing everyone out of the yard. Like I'm cutting off the beer, cutting off the alcohol. First of all, some of you guys have already shouted out your channel. Adriana, give a shout out to your channel, Whiskey Mountains. Tell us, you have anything fun coming up soon?
Yeah. My channel's Whiskey Mountains. I'll be coming out with a new video, and it's not a bourbon or rye. So, which is
Shocker.
very, very rare for my channel. So
Peated?
Okay.
please tell me peated. No?
Oh,
Yeah.
Donald's figuring it out. Well, Steven Swan, Swan's part of this My Bourbon podcast. Donald Rance, do you have a channel? You have a channel? Do I know?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're like on everyone's channel, but you don't have your own.
I have, but people have told me to start a channel, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it because, first of all,
It's a
there's-
lot of responsibility, man.
it is a lot of responsibility. But like for Irish whiskey, if you really, really want to get to grips with Irish whiskey, just go over to Barry Chandler at Stories and Sips. Watch his channel, and it's fantastic. Like the guy just does amazing stuff. He's got the most amazing guests. Recently had Mark Rainier from Waterford, ex Berklady, and then he had Dave McCabe, one of the blenders from Middleton. It's just like, why the hell would I start a channel when somebody else is already doing this great stuff? And just like, no, go watch him because he's fantastic.
You'll let me reveal my little secret that I told patrons earlier. My stream coming up soon, not this Saturday, but potentially the next Saturday, I'm going to feature a bunch of small whiskey tube channels, have them come on. Adriana, you're absolutely invited. You're a part of that community. Love to have you on. We're going to have some smaller, even smaller, like tiny channels I'm going to have on too. So stick around for that. I want to feature some of these guys. Hopefully, I don't get the biggest audience, but hopefully some of you guys can go check out their channels, of course, too. I just realized I almost ended the stream without drinking the one whiskey that I held.
Yeah,
I
you gotta
held on
have the
longest
four
for.
freedoms, man.
I almost
You
got
gotta
it.
do it.
Now you have to
Hey,
bottle
it's
chug
the
it.
freedoms.
Yeah.
I had the bottle chug it. Okay,
Here,
so
I got
don't want
you
a
too. I
dirty
got
glass
the rebel
when
You
yell.
have to.
I got the
You
rebel
have
yell.
to bottle chug it now.
Okay, well let's open. Let's crack. This is a new bottle. Let's crack the seal. Okay, here we go.
make sure
use it.
you.
So
You're
Perry, did you ever find that Canadian whiskey, or is it?
I don't know. I don't know where
Void?
it is. I've been looking all over tonight, and I do not know where it is.
Which one is it?
Are you trying to nose it? Seriously? Isn't it $6?
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
it's like
remember.
trying to nose
I
Hey,
don't
I gotta
remember.
get my
Donald.
money's worth. $6.
Swan, do you know which?
Sorry, I hear fireworks going off in the background. I'm very confused, but it's
It's
either a
perfect
child
timing.
sounding like fireworks or actual fireworks. I don't know. I just hear.
Yeah, it's
All right.
Swan, do you remember which Canadian whiskey I got?
Yeah, you got the base product of Pendleton because you picked up Canadian.
So
It's
Yeah, you
chug
picked
time.
up Canadian. It's just like
honestly,
All right, y'all keep
so-
talking. I'm gonna chug some Four Freedoms. Cheers, guys! Happy America Day. Happy Canadian Day. Fuck it,
Yeah.
America Day.
So Perry,
America weekend.
if you really want to try like,
Chug.
Ooh.
eh,
Found it. I found it.
Mm. Mm-mm.
Nah, that's the good stuff. Oh, he couldn't do it. Oh, come
No.
on.
Did it get worse? This is like a year later. Did it get worse?
I don't know.
One year
Maybe.
later.
Maybe you're.
It burns my tongue. It burns every orifice of my face, which is my tongue. Most of the time.
Every face orifice.
Made in America with pride. Like I said, if y'all missed it, 80% neutral grain spirit. In the
Yeah,
eye.
it's still fighting them. It's still.
I got freedom in the eye. That's
Yeah.
the sum up of America weekend.
yeah, hooray!
Clifton's copping freedom in the eye. And with that, it's been a great Bourbon Byte stream, everybody.
Absolutely.
Yep.
You guys, I was
It's
so
a
good
good
hanging
pickup.
with you guys. Everyone watching that have made it this far, thank you. If you're not yet subscribed, you probably don't want to because this is a mess. But it's cool because we got amazing people here. Tune in on Saturday. I'm doing a
Perry, it's
slot.
not that bad. Come on.
I'm doing
It's not
a
great.
slot play stream from not Las Vegas, but a local casino here. We're gonna play all the Merica slots. So we were playing all the you see slot machines. They have all like the 777, like in red, white, and blue. We are playing friggin' Willie Nelson. We're friggin' going all out Merica style. Saturday, tune in 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Someone's laughing at me, but it's all good. My fingers, all the finger guns. It's America. Yeah.
It's me. I'm laughing because I'm just picturing, a bunch of really overweight senior citizens just going click, 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 click.
That's gonna be me.
Done.
And then
done.
clip him.
You're not wrong.
You know what? Hey, I was watching a slot play streamer yesterday. Guess how many viewers he had in his live stream?
Probably thousands.
100,000.
Not 100,000, Perry. Shut the fuck up.
He probably had thousands.
I was giving an honest guess.
7,500 viewers. 7,500 people were watching it live.
Like, it's like, hi, I'm old and I have diabetes.
Oh no, he's not. No, hold on. He is not. He's only like 5 years older than me. He is gay. His name is Brian Christopher. You guys go follow him. He's awesome.
Okay.
But yeah, these slot channels get so many views, so that's why I'm trying to hype on that. Get on that train. Just kidding. That's not why. I enjoy it too. But okay, so I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys there Saturday. So hopefully, some of you guys are joining me for the after party hangout. We're doing it here soon. Finger guns are still going. So, cheers, guys. See you on Saturday. Happy July 4th. Cheers, everyone. Bye.
Cheers.